Hello, YouTube, and fellow resellers, and all you dolphin lovers. It is Kevin, the Stoic Reseller here, back at you with another 4-in-1 start to the season and of what sold over the weekend. And hey, if you got to see my shorts, you saw kind of what I got to pick up this weekend. I'm exhausted. I got hit traffic, had issues with charging the car because of the power bank. It was just a pain in the ass. But hey, Dolphins are 4-1. I've had a great weekend of sales, and I've got a story to tell. So we have 23 sales, which is one off of my goal for 3 days, for $1,059.62. That is 46.07 per item paid by the buyer. My average sales costs are 30.9% for $327.42. My average cost of goods did go up this weekend to $9.80. Maybe I should be doing a better job, but hey, as long as it's under $10, I'm in okay shape. So that comes out to $225.40. My total profit of $506.80. That's 48% of the total sales. You got to pay 15% taxes to our Goodwill overlords. And then the net profit down there is $347.86, which is 33%, which is right at goal. So guys, let's get her started. This is an awesome sale. This is Todd Schneider X the Peanuts for $124.97. It's a sweater. Took about a month and a half to sell, and I'm very happy with that. The next item is this Devouchy. If you've watched me, you're going to see this before. It sold once, got returned because the person didn't like it. Sold again for $59.97. It took about a month and a half, 2 months for it to resell. Next item is Icebreaker. It's got a really nice camo pattern. This did only take, a day or so? Half a day? 2 days? I don't know. It sold really freaking fast for $59.97. I priced it, $59.97. I priced it high because other comps were a little bit higher. But I trusted my gut on that. We got the Dixon flannel. This is the cyanide. Took about a week or so, and it did sell for $49.97 as well. Damn. Having some high-end sales here, guys. I wonder if you guys see a pattern here. And this is what I think eBay's turning to, is high-end sales. Here's a Lululemon City Sweater. Boom. This did take all but 3 days to sell. It sold for $44.97. So if you see that, make sure to pick it up. Here is a Smartwool, like half zip. This took about a month to sell. $44.97. I've been finding a lot of Smartwool lately, and I highly recommend, if you see it, pick it up. Also, something I've been seeing a lot lately are Patagonia jackets and vests showing up at the thrift stores. So when you see them, pick them up. This took all but like 2 days again to sell. Sold for $44.97. It's the Nano Puff Vest. Very good. Here's a pair of cool pants. Guys, I'm telling you right now, cool pants I've been finding a lot of as well. I don't know, maybe it's just my luck recently. I don't expect that to continue. But got $39.87 in about a month. You guys seen a pattern? It's taking about a month for these things to sell, which is fine. If you start building your business, this is what you should expect. Those things just go between 30 and 90 days, preferably. Pair of Flint and Tinder pants. Took a long while. Probably took about 4 to 5 months. I'm really not quite sure why. Sold for $38.22. The only guess I have is either I listed them high or they're not promoted. So I am running my 30% off of all my shoes. And here's another shoe sale. I had one the other day. Got one this weekend. This sold for $34.98. These have been listed for quite a long time. happy to see those go. And yeah. Anyways, sorry, spacing out there. I'm tired. Can't blame me. And if you are gonna blame me, fight me. I don't think you will. We got 32 bar blues. This is like a nice sweater. This took a while to sell too. I've had this since the end of last spring, which is fine. I expected it to take forever since I listed it basically right at summertime, but it did sell for $29.72 as an offer. Guys, 32 bar blues, very, very solid brand. I would highly recommend picking it up. So before I show you the next item, or moving on here, I want to tell you about the cool story. So my wife likes to see all the items that I pick up over the big thrift store, and it takes me about an hour because I get about anywhere from 130 to 160 items in the course of the weekend, and which is significantly below what I want, but it's what it is. We're getting there. I was looking in one. I was showing her a puffer jacket that I had found from Stio, and just happened to feel something in the pocket. And I was like, "Oh, what is that?" I was thinking maybe it's like the tag. Maybe it's new tags because the jacket's immaculate. Open it up, and I see $100 bill. And then I pull it out though, and it's a stack of hundreds, guys. I couldn't believe it. I looked at it a few times and right on the inside pocket. $1,000, guys. $1,000. I don't know anyone who wouldn't be excited or basically shaking at $1,000 for free. I mean, I spent $13 on the jacket. Whoop-de-doo. So, I mean, that basically paid for half of this trip, basically. A little more than half, like 60, 70%. And it was amazing. I just couldn't believe it. And it leads me to this question. Have you guys ever found anything in any thrifted item? Yucky stuff? Like I found like gum wrappers, tissues, masks, things like that. I have found cash. I've found like a $5 and a $10 bill once. Never $1,000. Tell me in the comments section, what's the best and worst thing that you have ever found in an article of clothing? Moving on, we got some smart wool. This is the Intranet 200. This did sell very quickly within 2 to 3 days for $35.97. Wouldn't be a what sold video without Nike. Speaking of Nike, I didn't find that much Nike stuff this trip, which is surprising. I mean, I did find some stuff, not a lot, but this is a Nike Beavers like jogger set, fleece jogger. This did take quite a bit. It probably took about 4 months, but sold for $29.97. Here's a sleeper brand, guys. Boy Scouts of America, particularly in adult sizes. This is the switchback pant. Very long inseam. I went back and forth with the guy. We settled on $29. Took about, 2-3 weeks. Next is a multi-quantity order. And this is why it's always important that when you're at the thrift and you see items of the same type but different colors, especially if they're profitable already, just get them. You have a higher possibility that someone is going to come and buy both. Both of these are Lululemon metal vent polos. The blue one sold for $25, and then the guy just straight outright bought the red one on a 10% off offer of $26.97. Paid $6 shipping. Did not ask for me to combine the shipping. Both of those took about 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks to sell. Here's an item that took quite a long time, probably about 5-ish months. This is Travis Matthews. I know why it took so long. It's got a cool like Travis Matthews print, long sleeve. It did sell for my full asking price at $24.97. But when I first did the initial research of it, I don't know. I don't know what led me to that price. Normally, I would probably list something like this for $20. But hey, happy to get it. Finally sold out of all the River Drivers. This is an Ella Bean. It's like a double-lined wool shirt. And these are excellent sellers about this time of the year and through the winter. So if you see them, pick them up. I wouldn't spend more than like $8 on them. This did take a while to sell. I had like 4 or 5 of these, and all of them have finally sold after this one. This did sell for $23.97 plus shipping. Here's another Lululemon item. This is just a like half zip. It's really old style. You can tell by this logo on the back. I didn't even bother trying to figure out what exactly it was, but it did sell for $22. I had it listed for $25. You're gonna accept that offer all day long. Here's a bread and butter sale. Untuck It. Took about 2 months to sell and did sell for $20 on the nose plus shipping. We have a Johnny O Prep Performance long sleeve shirt. Comps say that this should have sold faster than it did. I have one other one. I bought this on clearance at my local thrift, so didn't spend a lot. So I'm not too concerned. But it took about 5 to 6 months to sell, but it sold for $19.50. And the little thing on this one, the buyer was being a douchebag, and sometimes you just got to swallow your pride. He offered me super low, like 15. I counted at 22, and then I kept edging him down. I was gonna settle. I edged him to 20, and then he sends me $19.50, like a pleb. But whatever. What are you gonna do? And then, guys, I listed. I had like all this dead stock of when I used to buy socks from Ross and some hats that I hadn't listed, and they've been sitting here, so I just got all those listed. And two of them sold. This Polo Ralph Lauren beanie. It's like a camel hair or something. I don't know. It's merino wool something. I listed it Saturday. Sold for $14.97. Sold on Saturday. No, I listed that Friday. Sold on Saturday. And this Nike Club America hat, where a guy's like, I listed it for 15, and the guy's like, will you take 8? It's like, come on, man. I said, no, I'll take 12. And he goes, will you take 10? I said, no, I'll take 12. And he's like, well, can you change the price? I was like, no, you can send me the offer. And he finally sent me the offer. It's like people like that, just play hardball with them because they're just sleazy buyers. And odds are I'm probably going to get a return on this. I don't know why. It's in great shape. Those kind of buyers, you always have like the inkling that they're going to fuck you over somehow. But it sold for $12 plus shipping. And that's it, guys. I had a great weekend. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm $1,000 richer. Just without doing any work, basically. I'm in the process of washing all the items, watching football. Got to get all these items shipped out. But it's been a great weekend. Let me know. What's the best and worst thing you found in an article of clothing you've thrifted? How was your weekend? If you like what you heard, if you learned anything, learned a new brand, like, subscribe, and share my video. And until tomorrow on a What Sold in 24 Hours, roll the day.